My name is Zach Bush. I am a husband and a father first. I have an amazing new children's book that's coming out, getting released March 1st. I am also one of the co-owners of Ball and Chain and have several new nightlife hospitality projects in the works for the next 12, 24, and 36 months. A little background on Ball and Chain is, first off, Ball and Chain is in the same location today as it was many, many years ago when it originally opened in 1935 and later closed in 1957. But the new Miami really has put music front and center as a way for people to come together, and that's amazing. And I think the locals appreciate the music scene, I really do. I think it's something though that all of us as locals can do a much better job at. Miami tends to be one of those places where you don't appreciate till it's gone. And I think the music scene is somewhat taken for granted by the locals. Not to say that we don't have amazing locals that do support, because we have tremendous support at Ball and Chain. I see other venues that have tremendous support, and there are real music lovers out there. But as a community, I would like to see us come together more and support each other because there's so much here. There really is. Miami is so very special, and the music has not really ever been what Miami's known for, but it could be, and I believe we're moving in the right direction. The music scene for New Miami is something very much to be looked forward to. I've always been drawn to music. Music has impacted me in many, many ways. It was always a part of my life growing up, and I laugh because now my mother and father come into the venue and they love the jazz. But it always makes me smile because I remember being little, riding in my father's car and him putting jazz on, and me saying, no, put on whatever the Y100 is, or put on, the pop music, and him saying something to the effect of, no, one day you'll thank me for this. Jazz is cool. And here I am at 40 years old, and jazz is very, very cool. I am Zach Bush, and you are watching MMM.
My name's Panther. I do event coordinations, promotions, bookings, right now at Churchill's Pub. I came down to Miami from Jersey, didn't really like living there. I mean, the city was great, but I lived in Northwest Jersey, very boring, so I wanted to come down to Miami. Life, puts you in a certain direction, and it got me more into the music scene and all that. It's been repressed for a lot of years, and I felt like I needed to get that out and start getting back out there. So that's what got me back, not back, but put me in the scene in general. I mean, I've been living for about 10 years now, but I haven't really fully been in the scene for probably maybe 2 years now, promoting, doing shows. It's about a year and a half, 2 years now. I like that there are some people that are trying to do things with the music scene, things with the art scene, the food scene. I feel like, especially the food scene, I think in the last 10 years have really, they've taken it to the next level in Miami. I feel like that's what really, out of all those different things like fashion, art, music, food, I feel like the food scene's probably the one at the forefront of the most change. We got a lot of great restaurants that have been opening up in the the past 5-10 years here. I feel like music-wise though, Miami's still ever since I've been here, I feel like it's just one of those cities that they don't grasp it and support music as much as they should. Because you got to think logistic-wise, if you're a touring band, it's not cheap to tour. So if you're going to be going from city to city, you want to go someplace that's going to be close, where it's going to have an impact. Coming all the way down to South Florida, I don't think it's not going to take outside people to make Miami. It's going to take the people in Miami to make Miami. If the people in Miami will support the scene, then other people will come. They'll be like, oh, well, there's a scene in Miami. Let's go there. We'll get support. But if there's really not much support already coming from the Miami population, it doesn't really behoove anybody to come down here. Scenes just don't pop up overnight. It takes time. It's a little seed that gets planted, and just over the years it grows into this big tree of fucking music. Music to me is when I'm feeling like shit or in the funk, the music gets me out of that, and keeps me going. It's my motivation. I'm Panther, and you're watching MMM.